Hey guys, we have an amazing show today, so I need y'all to make sure y'all stay tuned. We're answering the questions. What are the top three mindset secrets that every new business owner needs to know? You know what? I need you to what? Stay tuned as we talk to Miss Latasha Fennell as she tells us her top three secrets. All right, y'all. Hey, welcome to the Patrice Brantley Podcast Show, where helping others is the name of the game. And on this show, we push purpose, positivity, and personal growth. Man, I got to tell you, I'm so over the moon excited because I have an amazing guest with us today. When I tell you she has your secrets to help you boost your business, baby, she gave me some secrets before we started this. And I got to tell you, she opened up a whole new world for me. So you know you need to stay tuned. But before you do that, I need you to do what? Call a friend. Tell them to get their paper and their pencil and get ready because the What Patrice Brantley Show is on. Make sure you are following me on YouTube, IG, and you know what channels are? Facebook as well. It's the Patrice B Channel. And you know what? For my faith-based people, y'all know what I love to do because I love my Super Soul Sundays. I need you to make sure you follow me at Patrice B Channel #2. Announcement time, announcement time. Hey guys, you know I've been jumping into this mental health world. And so I have my agency up and ready to go. I'm looking forward to servicing you. I have a staff that's ready to be your ear to talk to, honey. So don't leave us alone. Come on in and find your place, a new mental health home. That's right. You can reach us at www.3smovement.com. So you know what? I can't wait any longer because I'm so excited. Y'all see I'm bubbling, right? Y'all see it happening. I can't even get myself calmed down with this one. I know that when you leave this episode, you're going to have nothing but gems, nothing but jams, all kind of great stuff on your hands. I need you to grab your pencil and your paper now, okay? Don't wait and be like, oh, let me catch you on the replay. No, grab it now because you're getting ready to hear some good stuff that's going to help you go a long way. So I need you to what? Come on, put those hands together. Put those hands together. Come on, get Latasha Fennell.
Hello.
Thank you
Happy
so much
Blingy
for joining us
Friday.
today. Happy Friday. I love that. You know, this is my day. Happy Friday. This is it. Guys, we have the illustrious pleasure of speaking with Miss Latasha Fennell, who is a retired, let me say this again, happily retired
Yes.
U.S. Navy veteran. And so today we're going to talk about how her experience in the military has taken her from combat boots to what? Happy blingy heels. Okay. So I'm looking forward, but y'all know how I love to do. Let's do it together, y'all. What's your story? Go ahead and tell us what's your story.
Hello, and I am so excited to be a part of this podcast. I'm telling you, my story is just like any other person, but a little up and down, and I think we can all relate to it. I served in the United States Navy for 25 years. I was a senior chief. In logistics. I worked in logistics. I did many tours and things in the military, and so I am very proud of that. I left the military just not even a year now. October will make it a year. And now I'm in the bling world. I wrote a book from comeback boots to blingy high heels to help my women and other entrepreneurs out there that's trying to figure it out. Um, yeah, and I'm a mom of a 23-year-old recent college graduate. And I own a business called Boss Lady Blingy. And I'm out here in the community helping and making people smile and look good while we're doing it.
I love this because you're telling us that our chapter of life doesn't have to just be one. It could be multiple chapters in our
Yeah.
book. But I want to go a little further back. Let's go back. Y'all know how I love to do my rewind sound, right? Let's go back. What was the decision that made you say the Navy is the way to go?
Well, you know, I'm from I was born in Memphis, Tennessee, and I am from a small town called West Memphis, Arkansas. And I lived in on the other side of town, which is Proctor, a place called Anthony Quarters. And oh my God, it's a country little hole in the wall place. but I mean, they got big heart, and I loved it. The fact that I was raised down in the country because it taught me a lot of important things in life. Because now, you think like you hit it hard when little things happen. So I'm very proud of where I'm from and the people that I have met along the way. But I wanted to see the world. I was like, oh, growing up, I'm like, this just can't be it. This, I know there's a bigger place out there for me, and I need to go. And so I joined the military, and I joined the Navy because I absolutely love the uniforms. I was like, man, I would look really good in white.
I hear even then your fashion sense was moving in the right direction.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I was always into fashion as a little girl. My funny story, my grandmother owned a little juke joint. And
Mm.
I used to watch my grandmother and my aunties and my mom them get ready to go to the club on the weekends. And I watched them put on their shiny earrings and a necklace. And I just was so inspired on how they look. So I just knew I was going to be it. If they looked that good, I knew I was going to look even better. So I watched them every weekend get ready. And I just fell in love with the glimmer lifestyle, the bling and the shiny things and material. So I knew then that I was gonna have a problem in life with bling. So
Well, I love
that's
how
what
you
I
took
did.
that so-called problem with bling and now you have made it where it makes your heart sing. I love this piece because you talk about a transformation from those combat boots to the blingy heels. And I'm
Mhm.
thinking about that kid. I'm thinking about that little girl, honestly, who is sitting there and she's enamored with her grandmother's dressing style and her aunt's dressing style. And it really honestly brings a smile to my heart because when I think about my grandmother, she could put it together, honey. She could cut up,
Yes.
So I love this because it just took me to a beautiful, sweet place. And when you talked about how I knew there was more out there,
Oh yeah.
that rung to me that there's more out there. And I think sometimes people just feel like it's just my little corner of the world wherever you grow up.
Hmm.
Like there's more. But you knew there was a burning desire to go and seek and see.
Oh
So
yeah.
I love that part.
I always been curious and
Okay.
ambitious. Um, I'm telling you, I would try. I have to try to know that it wasn't for me. I'm not that type of person where someone's like, oh, don't do that or don't try that because, it's not good. No, I need to know myself that it's not good. So I'm going to try it and see if it works for me because what works for me may not work for the next person.
Oh, come on, get
So,
that word. That's a
you
preach right
know,
there.
Oh, exactly. So don't get so in a corner where you need to ask everyone what's good for you. You don't know, where what's going to be good for you or where you're going to end up at. As long as it's not the same place you started. So you need to believe and want it as bad as you need it. So I wanted to see the world and I needed to figure out what was out there for me. So the military helped me travel, you know, because and they got me when they said it was for free. I'm like, you're gonna let me travel? You're gonna let me travel for free? Because when I was in high school, I actually joined Army JROTC.
Oh,
So
okay.
I did not start off with Navy. So it was more in my area. There was the Army JROTC, and they were more field exercise related. They wasn't talking about a lot of traveling. And then it wasn't until I stumbled on my friend, which put me in the Navy. He was in the Navy, and they would show up to our school with these nice white dress summer uniform on, and the girls was going crazy, because they look really clean and well put together. And I was like, no, that's definitely me. That's definitely gonna be me. And that's what I did. I joined because I was in love with the uniform. And when they told me you could travel and I can go anywhere in the world, they'll be able to station me there, I was gone.
Did you have a favorite place that you enjoyed while you were stationed in other places?
I enjoyed all of the places, but I think my heart was in Thailand. I
Oh,
really did enjoy Thailand, and I've been many times. Um, but I gotta say, because I was able to just be free in Thailand. You didn't really gotta dress up or do anything, but it was going through Thailand and Japan, seeing different material and lots of bling because they love gold and all of these things. So I was like, oh, this is where I need to be.
so they got you right from the start with all the good stuff. I want to
Hmm.
circle back to that first question when we opened this up. We talked about those top three secrets that every new business owner needs to know for the mindset. What would you say are the top three that people need to know in order to make it into having a new business? Because so many people come, depending on where you grew up, you may hear the don't leave that good county job, or you may hear the,
Hmm.
you know what, we're good with that. Don't try to do anything extra. We've already gotten that part set up. So
Yeah.
what would be those three secrets you would tell someone?
You know, I I wouldn't really call it a secret, but we can say that. But the first thing, you need to believe in what you're doing.
Mm,
So believe, don't worry about what the next person is saying or how they're doing it or trying to compete with someone, because you need to know that, hey, you believe in what you're doing is and it's for a purpose.
mm,
Because that's what entrepreneurs are. We are people that, hey, there's a purpose for what the things that we're doing, because either you didn't like the way something was going or how life was going or working, hey, standing in a long line and you're like, hey, there's an app for that.
mm.
We're people that can't sleep at night trying to figure out how to make people life easier and how to problem solve things that people just hadn't came up with. So yes, believe is my number one. Number two, don't worry about it if you don't got no money. Do it anyway.
Oh,
Do it
that's a good
anyway.
one.
Because a lot of times, people say, oh, if you don't have the money, then it's not gonna work. Well, guess what? You shouldn't be doing it to be rich in the first place. The money will come. Guarantee you. If you're doing something that the people need and want, or just a complete need, the money will come.
Okay.
And third, please don't give up. Don't count yourself out so quickly because A and B didn't work the first time.
I love how you talked about that because I think so many times, and I'm going to kind of give a little summative of what you just said. I love how you talked about believing in yourself, not looking for the support, because so many times we all look for the support
Mhm.
first, and everybody doesn't understand your journey as a business owner until you're in it
Oh,
and it's
yes.
flowing well. That's when everybody's like, girl, I know you could always do it. Okay, I hear you,
When the
right?
train leaves the station, people get start to want to buy a ticket. But as long as it's sitting there and you're brainstorming and you're working late nights and early morning and things are not going well because you need so many parts for that train, people are
Yes.
not coming. They're not gonna come. But soon as they see it leave the station, they're buying tickets because now all of a sudden they see your idea works.
So I love that piece because what you just said was really great to me. It touched me because it said so much in that part of believing. Too, you said, don't worry about the money, it will come. I think so many of us are at the place where it's like you see online, everybody tells you, oh, you can make 10 grand in 30 days. You can make this amount, this, and that. And it sounds amazing until you realize they are scamming you. Please do not get out here and let these folks scam you and take your money because you know how they making their 10 grand by scamming you. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, you gave it to them.
Exactly. You gave them the 10 grand. So I love that you talk about, you don't need the money will come. And I think so many people have this mindset that when I step out with this business, it's just going to explode and it's going to happen overnight. A lot of people are not overnight celebrities. I think a lot of people get so caught up in when they first see the light and stuff is moving, but they don't talk about the years. I think now people are really now being open and honest and really truly transparent about the years of work it took to get there. I love how Tabitha Brown speaks about what you see today took 22 years to form.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people
Oh
don't
yeah.
realize that. We think you're supposed to jump up and you're an overnight celebrity overnight. When we look at some of our favorite artists, it didn't just happen overnight. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, Beyonce didn't become Beyonce overnight. It took a
Yeah,
lot of
people
work.
overlook your talent, or it wasn't what they were looking for right now.
Mhm.
Um, Again, I opened my business in 2018. That's the hardest thing
Yeah.
I did because I was like still active duty military. So this wasn't
Mhm.
even this was just a online. And it was only when I got around to it. It wasn't something a everyday thing, or it wasn't booming. It was just a word of mouth, and I'm so blessed that I started that way because it makes sense to me now. I didn't pay anyone to go tell people about my business. It was a word of mouth, and those are sometimes the best things that you can run upon because not
Yes.
everyone is talking about it in every state. So I surrounded myself with military because those people were my first customers because that's what I knew. So that's the things that I was making, things for military. So 2018, 2019, 2020, we just now 2025. So people are just not talking about Boss Lady Bling Blingy. So I still got a long way to go, but I'm happy. And when I say that my business is successful, not because of the money, it's because of what I'm doing, and I can see the things that's coming and the
I,
difference that it make in people.
I love this piece because you said don't give up. And I love how you literally went back and said in 2018 this started. And it wasn't a I'm doing it all. I was doing this and still being active, especially in this time of day when everybody is so anti 9 to 5 culture. And
Yes.
everybody wants you to jump up, lead at 9 to 5. Unless you didn't. That's what the younger generation does. The older generation like this. Don't you leave at 9 to 5? They be like this. Don't you leave that good kind of job? You better hold on because you don't know what tomorrow gonna bring, right? So
You
you're
you look
fighting.
at it as monkey bars. I don't know if when you were younger you got on the monkey bars.
One of my faves.
So I look at life and in my business um like a monkey bar. I would not let go of that bar until I got a strong grip on the next bar. So when I'm swinging, I swing long and hard and grab the next one before I let the last one go. So you do that in business. I did that while I was in the military. I didn't just get out of the military. I started this while I was in the military, and now it was time for me to retire. When I chose to retire at 25 years, I said, you know what? I have something that I want to work harder on now. I got a grip on Boss Lady Bling Blingy now.
I
You
love
know.
that because those three pieces, I believe, are the fundamental pieces that people can use to really go forward. I want y'all to stop. I hope y'all took some notes on that part because I'm telling you, those three she dropped were big. But that monkey bar analogy, baby, that was even bigger for me because it lets you know don't get caught up before the next phase comes. Don't think you got a grip yet until you see you got a grip. So I'm going to
Exactly.
pause for the cause right there because we got some bills to pay. But I love, and if y'all are coming in here, I need y'all to come in and just listen to how amazing Miss Latisha is giving us some great news and word on the mindset of that business owner and how you should maneuver. And if you're having a thought and you're saying, Patrice, I want to sit down with somebody, I want to talk about this idea, let me and you sit down and let's flesh it out together. Go ahead, head over to the 3S movement and sign up for an idea session. And if you say, hey, I want to kind of talk about this, what this looks like, let's talk about that idea. Let's flesh it out because I know you got something great. So, once again, make sure you head over to the 3smovement.com and sign up for your idea session. But we're going back into this amazing interview. So, I love how when you talked about in the military, it was going to see the world and traveling. And when you went to go see the world, you realized it was a world of opportunities. But I love how you even talked about it getting out of it. So
Hmm.
talk to me that you already had your stuff set up, but now tell me what you're doing to help other people see this world of opportunities.
Well, I retired as a senior chief, petty officer, and now I was like, in the Navy. well, all branches, they have a class that's called um, Boots to Business.
Mm,
And so I was like, you know what? I took that class prior to getting out, return. I was like, you know what? The people need to see where, that it's possible. Because even when I was in the class, it sounds like it was doable, but I was like, what does it really look like? Because you're going to be scared.
mm,
And I mean, it's okay to be scared. That's why I always tell people, do it broke, do it scared, do it anyway. Because, you don't want to have those thoughts of that what if, you know, that
yes.
we all sit back and like, what if I would have did it when I was like 18 years old,
Mhm.
and but that goes by, time go by so fast. So when I got out, I said, you know what, I want to stay in the community. I want to give back to the military, and I want to show them the possibility of what it looks like and the opportunities that we have that we don't know that we have or we don't use. So I go back on Thursdays and Fridays to the American Red Cross, VBOTS, and to Boots for Business class. And I help transition the militaries into civilians and show them, hey, I opened up a business. This is what I'm doing. This is how I did it. And these are the opportunities that's out there for you. And they just waiting. And you already have the tools. The military already gave you the tools. And you're a head start of any civilian that's out there. Because guess what? You serve this country. That's the least they could do, is open the door for you.
Wow, that's powerful.
Hmm.
That is powerful. If you were to give advice to any youth who were desiring to go into the military, what would you tell them?
I would tell them do it yesterday.
Wow.
But I also would tell them, hey, there is so many opportunities out there. You just gotta go and see what's out there for you. And yes, the military is not for everyone. You know, my son told me absolutely no.
Wow.
Absolutely no, because it's not for everyone. So I don't want people to think like, okay, hey, it seemed to work out well for her or him, and then they get in and they struggle because not everyone could just leave home. Some people are homebodies, never leave their hometown, and that's okay. I say if you're that person, make a difference in your hometown. If you have it in you to make change in your hometown, then do that. Spread love there. But I was the type of curious person. I want to do it everywhere. So I want to spread myself all over the world if I can possibly do that. And because I know there's not anyone out there like me, so I want to give myself the opportunity to do the things that I always dreamed of doing. And why not? I'm doing this for the military. Why not do something for myself?
I love how you talked about if I am a homebody, I can still be a hometown hero and do amazing things. But I
Yes.
can also take it if I want to go and be on the scene and do more, I can actually take that and go further too. So I
Oh,
love that you
yes.
brought that up because so many people just think, well, this is all I do and that's it.
No, and the reason why I say that is because some people just, they love where they're from and they have no desire to leave, which is okay because we need mentors. We
Mm.
need that hometown hero, those firefighters that went to school there, born and raised there, and now look, they putting out fires and saving the community and doing things there, and that's okay because we desperately need that because sometimes people, leave and never come back. But you have people that love where they're from and they're not interested in traveling all over the world. They love where they're from.
Well, guys, hold on because I got to leave a poll question. So we're going to pause for the calls for our poll question. Okay, now, guys, listen. We are here with Miss Latasha Nell, think I'm saying it right. Fennell. Let me get it right, y'all, because she's giving me so much over here, honey. I don't forgot her name, but she's so good. She's so good. I haven't forgot what she taught me. So I'm here and I want to leave a poll question to you. When you look at your life, are you a hometown hero or international star? Go ahead and drop that in the comments. I just want to know how where my hometown heroes at. I've been a little bit of both. I was the hometown hero, and now I'm pushing and moving to become that international star. And if you in that statement, then you might be like where I was. I'm in between. Throw that in the comments too. All right, y'all. I got to go back because I want to hear all about this combat boots, the blingy high heels, and I want to hear about, be honest, this pageant life. Because hey, I didn't know we did that. But come on back. Let's find out together. So I'm loving how from this combats to blinky high heels, it is truly your love for the people that you've been around for the military. It's also your love for your bling. And I
Hmm.
can see behind you that you're in your shop right now, and I'm loving this. Is there a signature piece that you feel that really shows you?
Oh, yes, I have many. I don't know if you could see, um, but I have a piece back there that I have on the mannequin, that I worked on a couple of years ago. But I love it because it's so me. It's
Okay.
so me. So maybe on the next break, I'll bring it up so that way they could take a look at it. But the from the comeback boots to blingy high heels, I wrote that book and kind of put the blueprint of my journey and to help other people getting out of the military, everyday moms. Um, Single women, people that thought that, hey, they had everything and then they suddenly lost everything and
Wow.
don't know where to start or how to start again, or just felt in life and felt like that life had just count them out. No, you can do it one time, two times, three times, but you got to believe and you got to want it that bad. And I'm telling you, it's in the book. It's in the book.
Oh, I love your cover. Ooh. I'm loving this. So one part that got me, and I gotta tell y'all, okay, listen, she gave me some inside tea, so I need y'all to get it. I love how you went from the military to the pageant circuit. So
Oh
talk to
yeah.
me about this pageant life.
It wasn't anything that I thought that I could. Well, I don't even think I was really interested. I work with a lot of models, actors and actors, and the pageant world. So my bling, I ensure that they look good on stage. So
Okay.
that's my thing. I love working behind the scenes.
Wow.
And one day, one of my mentors said, because no one calls me Latasha, they say, Lady Blingy, you should be in the pageant because you look so
Mm.
nice. You could do it. And I was like, oh, I'm not really interested in that. I'm just interested in seeing the bling go down the runway. That moves me because I get to see it. And so I'm like, I don't want to be in front of the people. I'm okay being behind the scene. And so they talked me into it, and I'm like, oh, what the heck. Not knowing that I would actually become Miss Elite, Woman of Achievement International for 2025. I did just that and I won. And I was like blown away, to actually be selected to represent international. So yeah,
Wow.
that's how I got there. And I did such a good job, and it meant to me more than anything that, hey, how easily I could take off my comeback boots and put on blingy heels and still make a difference. It was just a different outfit that I was wearing, but it was the same me.
Well, I love that piece. And congratulations on discovering a new level of depthness in you because, like you said earlier, so many people get caught in that one lane. And
Oh,
even though people were saying, man, you would be great at this, you would do this, you actually stepped up and didn't just see the compliment, you stepped up and you did it. And then on top of it, you won. Okay, come on through, huh? Come on through. I see you. I see you.
you,
So
you
I'm
know
loving
what?
this piece.
You know what? I also tell people, if you do anything and you decide that you're gonna do it, go all the way. Don't half do it, you know, because you don't know what it's gonna bring. So that's why I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna do the pageant, I'm gonna be myself, A, and B, I'm gonna bring it. I always say I'm gonna bling it.
I like that. I'm gonna bling it. Yes, I
I'm
like
gonna bling it. And that's exactly what I did. And I was real with it. And I didn't have the expectation of winning. I was like, okay, it was an opportunity, so have fun with it. And I can say, even if I didn't win, I had the opportunity to do it. So when people give me an opportunity to do something, I bling it all the way,
all
you
right
know.
now. That's a word for somebody. Don't just bring it, honey. Bling it all the way. I like that. So I love how you call your blinging shop the one-stop shop. So
Oh
what's
yeah.
all the things people can find in your shop?
Oh, you can find, so I do unisex clothing. You can find t-shirts, you can find snapback hats, you can find shoes, you can find jackets, paintings that I bling. I also do a lot of custom stuff. So I got a lot of one-offs. So I also do customized things. So you can bring your items and I work on it and put bling and all kind of rhinestones and stuff on there. And most of all, I have jewelry. So yes.
So tell people how they can connect with you because I know today I left feeling amazing, and I'm saying you're giving me some good stuff here. So I'm like, come on, how can we
You
stay
can,
in touch? Where can we find you online and offline?
oh, you can find me both. So
Okay.
there's three ways you can find me. I'm not hiding. So you can find me on IG at Lady Blingy, and that's LADIEBLINGY with the number 4. You can find me on Facebook, Lady Blingy, same way. You can find me at 2031 Commercial Street, San Diego, California,
All
right
right.
here at my boutique. I just strongly advise you to make an appointment because I can't be every place at one time.
Okay.
My shop is open by appointments only because I want to make sure I get it right the first time. So I work on people deals, ideas, or things that they're having in their head, try to bring it to life, or they like the things that I already have done that I worked on. So, or we can customize it a little bit so that it makes it yours. So you're not walking around with 10 other people having the same thing. Because I being in the military, I'm like, I look like someone for 25 years. We wore the same clothes. So now I'm definitely not trying to dress alike.
I like
So
that. Oh
yeah.
my gosh. So now that we know how we can find you,
Oh, I forgot. And you can also find me online at bossladyblingblingy.com.
okay. All right, y'all. We got it together. Now we got a physical address in California. We got online everywhere, and make sure you hit the website, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Because she has some amazing things. And what we're gonna do in our segment, I'm looking forward to another short segment after the commercial. I'm gonna let her bring up some of these pieces so y'all can see it for yourself because it's
Absolutely.
gorgeous. So wait a minute, y'all. We are wrapping this last segment up, and I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to hearing what Miss Latisha's last final word will be because she's been giving us some amazing things in this last one. I'm looking forward to it. Make sure you got your paper and pen because I know it's going to be something good. All right, let's go for our final word. All right, so we're going to let you wrap up and do our final word today. Something
Okay.
you want to share with us as a final word.
Um, yes, absolutely. Let's share more bling.
All right, more bling.
We can share some bling here. So I do customized jackets
I like that.
and
That's a beautiful
bling
piece.
necklace. So you'll see this military jacket. This is something that I actually created with this necklace underneath. So I'm all about the bling, and I don't know if you guys could see that. So that's a butterfly, fly baby fly with the matching earrings. Um, so I can also do things that's not as blingy. It's totally up to you how you wanna look. I make sure that we take care of how you want to look and how you want to feel. I just want you to look good and feel good at the same time. Um, so when I tell you it's a one-stop shop, I'm 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 making sure that you feel good and look good. We don't do plastic bags over here. We make sure that whatever you get here is already wrapped and ready for gift giving. You hear me? So
Wow.
don't stop by the 99-cent store. We got you covered.
Well, I love it. Listen, you have given me such joy today in the sitting in the midst of your bling. I'm loving it. You have some amazing pieces. So, guys, I
Thank
need
you.
y'all to head over to her website, snatch up some of these pieces, honey, because they are beautiful. These sound like these would be amazing Christmas gifts. Get them early so you don't have to do the rush. All right.
Okay.
And now y'all know how I love to do. I thank y'all so much. We had an amazing time with Miss Latasha today. I mean, she gave me some good stuff. I hope you wrote down these notes because, baby, she was giving us all of her good, okay? Excellent. And y'all go over there and do some shopping for the holiday. Nothing as good as shopping local. And hey, she's right here. Come on, let's support. And what we love about it is she's not just talking about doing good in the neighborhood. She is doing good in the neighborhood. So for every piece you buy, that will give her opportunity to expand and do more of what she already does. All right, y'all. I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in to the Patrice Brantley Show. We're helping others is the name of the game. And on this show, we push purpose, positivity, and personal growth. I'm going to catch y'all next episode.